In this chicken vegetables with white wine sauce, I have marinated here 3 chicken thighs with salt, pepper, capers, caper juice, and fresh lemon juice. And I'm going to allow this to marinate at least 1 hour, preferably overnight. Now for the vegetables, we'll need about a 1/4 cup per serving for the frozen corn if you want carb. And then we will need some squash. And what I like to do is have a small zucchini and a small yellow squash per person. So we're really getting a good amount of vegetables. So that would be per person, and a clove of garlic per person. So my chicken here, I actually have 3 thighs, which is going to feed about 2 people. I average about a thigh or a thigh and a half per person. And that's the right amount of protein, especially animal protein, that one should consume. All right, so in addition to the zucchini and the corn, I have these peppers more for garnish rather than for the actual taste. So we're going to be cutting that too. So what I want to do first is cut the aromatics, which is going to be the garlic. So all you're going to do is kind of mince these garlic cloves. So cut that out, smash it, and then just finely chop these. Right, so wanted to show you how to cut the zucchini, because we don't want to cut it too thin, but we want to also be able to cook it in a timely manner. What I like doing is cutting it in half and then cutting it at a diagonal, a little less than 1/2 inch thickness, so maybe like a centimeter. Okay, so we've cut our squash. We do need to have some sliced mushrooms, and it's about 2 ounces per person. So I'll be needing 4 ounces of mushrooms. Now I'm going to cut the peppers, and this is really for garnish. So what I wanted to do is show you how to do it, and all I'm doing is basically cutting out the tops, taking out the seeds, and then cutting them into rings. So here I have a yellow, red, and orange pepper. Okay, so this is the garnish here, and these are my aromatics, and then I will be adding the zucchini and a little bit of corn and the mushrooms to the chicken dish. So this is a 1-pan meal. So I'm going to try to get the largest pan, because the key is not to get it all squashed together, because then it doesn't cook well. What you want to do is get as much surface area so everything can cook evenly. Okay, before frying the chicken, what we're going to do is what we call dredge the chicken in flour. And what that means is we're going to just coat it with flour so that it creates this outer flour coat. And what this does is actually create a crispy edge on the outside, but we're not going to really have a crispy edge because this is going to be soaked in a wine sauce. But what we will use the dredging for is to create this outer coat that, as it cooks, will thicken the sauce. So here I have about 1/8 cup of flour, and I'm going to just put it into a little pan, and you don't need that much. And what I'm trying to do is just get the thighs and coat them with the flour. Just try not to get the capers on the thighs. You just want the plain thighs. You just want to coat that. And if you don't want the flour, you can also lightly coat it with cornstarch if you would like to have a gluten-free option, but lightly coated with cornstarch. Okay, and there's my dredged chicken thighs. Okay, so on the stove, I have a extra large skillet, and what you want to do is try to use the largest skillet you have so that you don't have overcrowding of your ingredients to avoid the chicken or the vegetables from cooking unevenly. So if you have a very large skillet, that's really helpful. I'm going to melt 1 tablespoon of butter there, and then I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and allow the butter to melt. And the addition of the butter into the actual olive oil just creates a different dimension in the taste with the richness of the butter. I'm going to first add my chopped garlic. I'm going to add my chicken. Now the pan in which you had dredged it should have just a little bit of flour left over. And what I'm going to do is just add my leftover marinade into the pan or the container in which I dredged my chicken thighs. And I'm going to brown my chicken thighs. It's going to take about 4 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it onto the other side. All right, after 4 minutes, I'm going to flip over my chicken thighs, and you'll see they're nicely browned over here. I'm going to just flip that over. I will immediately add the vegetables. So I'm going to be adding the mushrooms, the squash, and here you can see why you really need your large saucepan. Then I'm going to add back all the marinade, which is the capers and the lemon juice and salt and pepper. So I'll add that here. And the half a cup of wine. I'm not going to add the frozen corn now because that doesn't really take too long to cook. So I'm going to just cook all the veggies here and then right at the end add the corn. So now that I've added all these ingredients, I'm going to put the lid on and cook this for 4 to 5 minutes, just so that the veggies can cook. Stir this occasionally just to make sure everything cooks evenly. What you want to do is have your vegetables absorb all this delicious wine sauce here. And for the last minute of your 5 minutes, turn up the heat just a little. I'm going to then mix these veggies, and also by taking off the lid, it allows the liquid to evaporate and somewhat thicken the sauce. Okay, I think we're done. I don't really like my vegetables overcooked because then I think it just loses its color. And now we're going to put in our corn and then just heat it up a little bit. Add a little bit of chopped flat parsley for both flavor and garnish. And now we're all good to go. And then we're gonna plate this. For plating, all you want to do is put your vegetables on the base. So be generous with your vegetables because they're much healthier. Chicken. And then you can garnish it with some peppers, a sprig of parsley. There you go. More recipes can be found on sammywongskitchen.com or social media. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks!